3-game win streak going right now on the hoops court. But the quarterbacks in this game, we saw Max Brown a second ago, the shotgun formation, but different styles from the two QBs we've seen.
Jeremy Johnson to his left, and Johnny Townsend out of Orlando, Florida, going to punt for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Next fall, punting for the E squad.
Yeah, when he said he lost 40 pounds, that showed me a guy that was dedicated to what he wanted to be. He wanted to go to college. He wanted to be a big-time player, and he is.
Tailback now.
Jonathan McCrary flushed out a little bit to the Watt has first and goal from the 2-yard line. Jonathan McCrary with the inside give, and
a big physical back. Once he made contact, his legs never stopped. They just kept driving and driving, and that's what's going to make him special in the college level, because he understands.
Jim Cooper on to attempt the extra point. Jim will kick at Temple coming up in the fall.
In his short tenure as being a head coach there at Texas A&M.
Ryan Burns, the quarterback. And the inside give.
First down.
Stanford's camp, he got offered a scholarship by Stanford, and he'll be a quarterback for the Cardinal for the next 4 years. It's away this year from breaking Eric Dickerson's all-time record as he rushed for over 2,000 yards in the regular. And 5 now. Derrick Henry remains the tailback, and Ryan Burns still your quarterback. Football's on the turf. Henry picks it up, trying to get around that left side.
Year in, year out, and winning championships for so often in Northern California.
This is Jim Cooper trying to make it 10-0, and that's blocked. The first half in the Alamo Dome. Jim Cooper's kick is blocked, and number 25 for the West squad, Antoine Davis.
An inflection of energy into the Commodores football program when James Franklin got there. That's what helps recruiting. You win some games, you let people know that there's energy.
Averaged 250 yards per game in his career. Back to Derek Green. Nice job there by the West defense. That's Eddie Vanderdoes. For more on Eddie, let's check in with Lewis Johnson.
Well, I was talking with Eddie earlier in the week, and, you know, he is a guy who had originally committed to USC and then decommitted before he got here to San Antonio. He said it's been an awfully difficult situation, but he wanted to make that decommitment before he got here and answered a lot of questions. And you got to know that he has been worn out by his quarterback, Max, who's leading that charge of 13 guys going to Southern California. But he's got some big decisions to make: USC, UCLA, Notre Dame, Alabama, Washington. Oh, my goodness, the list is long for this kid.
And Max Brown said yesterday at practice, we're going to get him back. We'll still eventually end up with him. That's Jonathan McCrary ending up inside the 5-yard line.
Eddie Vanderdoes, he's a guy who still says that USC is #1 as he sees it on his list. And not just the measurables that are there at 6'3", 215 pounds, but he's got quickness. He's got strength at the point of attack. High football IQ. That's where you see Rivals has him 4.0 on the instincts as well. He's a guy who should be able to go in and play and contribute immediately with the program. Notre Dame being in the national championship game Monday night, that's a big stage for them to feature for some of the
down and 1. And a running back is the #1 running back in the nation. That's Derek Green. It looks like a quarterback sneak coming up though from Jonathan McCrary. And that's going to be right at the first down marker.
We have the linebacker in Jalen Smith.
3rd down and goal now from the 19-yard line. Out of Linwood, New Jersey, and he has committed to Temple. And once again, a field goal block the 2nd time this afternoon. The West squad has blocked a field goal attempt from Jim Cooper.
And you have to just love the energy these guys have. Making the block. Wow. This is, I think we all have to remember, this is an all-star game.
Yeah. First time trailing today, starting off in excellent position on the 28-yard line. The quarterback is Jeremy Johnson, a commit to Auburn. And Mazzell, after the 77-yard return, loses yardage. After football out of Montgomery, Alabama, in the state of Alabama. Has a real chance to also be Mr. Basketball.